we'll do that. Yeah. Well, yo, people, this Nate here.
This Cam.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 145.
A lot of them things in the books.
Man. A lot of them, man.
We need a network. Come pick us up, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We'll sell all that back content. You know?
Yeah, I won't blow it until we're like 3 months into the deal.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I won't.
I'm wilding out.
Yeah, the first 2 months, you'll get the best Nate here you'll get. I mean, after that, listen, it can all go to something. Once I start feeling myself, it's over. Yeah. We're going to blow that. It'll be a countdown to when we're going to blow the deal. What's up, man?
What's going down with you, man?
I don't know.
You know
Listen, I'm glad we call ourselves our podcast Games Music Life because life is the key ingredient when it comes to that. The games and the music, they're pretty self-explanatory, but the life aspect of it, by God,
gets a lot of leeway.
That's the part that gets crazy around because. Like last night I go, because the gaming part is like I like playing video games as we know, and I want to play the game. So, first of all, why do little kids or teenagers feel like changing their gamer tag every month is the thing to do? Like, why?
I don't know, man.
I don't understand it.
I noticed that one too, man.
Man, I don't even know who's hitting me up. Next thing I know, it's my son. I didn't even know it was him. All right? So he changes his gamer tag, and that changes the family settings in Xbox Live, which Microsoft, I got beef with y'all with that too.
Wow, okay.
Because it throws everything off. So now I got to go in there and change the family settings because for some reason, their system does not know that because he changed his gamer tag, it's still the same
They think
account.
It's just like a brand new
They
person.
think it's a brand new person.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, now you have to give this person permissions to play the game. He couldn't even play 2K. So I go downstairs, get the settings figured out. Mind you, that was like a Rubik's Cube. I get that figured out. It took me like 20 minutes. Then we see like little drops of blood on the basement floor. So I'm thinking like, okay, the dog did something. But no, it wasn't the dog. We find out it was Dan. Dan had a cut on her ankle that she had picked at, and it was a scab, and it came off. So she's patient zero. It's blood all on her sock.
Wow.
So of course I go upstairs, clean her up, get a Band-Aid put on it. So now Dante wants a Band-Aid. So I'm like, he has no sores or anything. I'm trying to explain to him. He doesn't care. He's screaming bloody murder. Right. So I give him a Band-Aid and all is well. At that point, I don't even want to play any more video games.
Nah, it's time for bed.
And I go to bed.
I'm shutting down the whole house. At that point, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you would have thought it was just like, you would have thought it was a complete murder at my crib last night, man. Mind you, this is at 9:30. Yeah. All right, this isn't late, 9:40, like just midnight or something. No, this is at 9:30. My whole energy, my you can see my life bar just going
just
down.
Zapped, huh?
Yeah, I was in the corner and they was Dalzim, and he was just working the body because I was done.
That's how I got to be.
So yeah, man, the life portion of it just took over, man. It's crazy.
That's how I get you, man.
Yeah.
But that is pretty funny. Yeah, I feel after all that, I'll be like, listen, everybody go to bed.
Everybody,
the teenagers too, man. Y'all go to bed.
Nah, you know what?
Just fake me out.
Nah, I just locked the bathroom door so Dante can't put nothing down the toilet, and y'all just go have at it. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to bed. I found out what happened in the morning the next day because I don't know. I just went to bed. But it's just crazy, man. But more importantly, I have a question for you. How in the world do you drive in the rain with a low performance car? Because I thought I was going to die on my way over here. I mean, I didn't want to talk about it, beforehand. I wanted to have this conversation on the podcast. How do you drive in these treacherous weathers with a low performance car?
Okay, so like in my car,
yes.
This is a very simple answer for you, man. I don't. I don't. Listen, I've said this to anybody that ever asked me this. I have to tell them, like, you know what? The car is a blast to drive. It is so fun when you have perfect conditions. Yeah. If you don't have perfect conditions, just don't bother.
Oh, man.
Like, yeah, just don't bother.
I've realized that because this is the first year I've had a low performance car. No, not the level of yours, but it is a lower.
I feel
it's
you.
A lower car, and I never felt like I was safe coming over here, kid.
Yeah.
I just like everything I was hydroplaning on.
Are you front wheel, rear wheel?
I don't know.
Not sure.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just lease it. I don't know.
You might be all wheel. You might be all. That's a new boy. So
it could be no wheels.
Listen, rear wheel drive cars. Yeah, nah, don't even try it. don't even try it, man. That's a good way to find yourself stranded or wrecked. One or the other.
Yeah, wrecked is definitely a possibility. Yeah, I didn't feel safe.
Yeah, no, I feel like listen. You saw when you got here, I was gone.
Yeah.
Whose car was I in? Yes. I was in the wife's.
That's exactly. When I pulled up, I saw he's here. I called. The wife answered the door. I said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, no, I see what's going on here. I peeled out. Man, you thought she was gonna run some errands in the rain?
It all makes sense when I got here. You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely
fell
right.
on Big Cam's shoulders right there.
Yeah. And you had to go make runs.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's start like we always do. We've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Oh, man. This has been a good week in gaming for me, man. I've been rocking everything, man. I've been getting it in on that Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Okay.
Switch finally isn't dead. They're back.
Okay.
It's been brought back to life. Playing a little 2K, playing a little Red Dead Redemption. And playing that glorious Fight Night Champions.
Oh, yeah. You hit me up about that.
I didn't realize that a game that old can still be so fun. Like,
Does it still look good?
Oh, it looks great. I
Really?
mean, you know what? when you play it, you can see like where the improvements would be if they dropped a new version for the current generation. But it looks fine. It's fine to play. The mechanics are fluid and smooth, and it's just a blast.
I wonder why it never came out again. Or a new version. I never wondered.
The licensing got too expensive because that since there's no organization that covers all boxers or whatever, all of them pretty much fight independently or whatever. You have to pay all those fighters independently. Okay. Yeah, so
Cats need to just sacrifice their own payola for the.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. Give us another one with generic boxers and let us create our own.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
because Mike Tyson was on the game, wasn't he?
Yeah, Mike Tyson's in there, Muhammad Ali, all them guys.
Okay.
You know all the big names except for Floyd.
No because that's what it was. People created Floyd.
Yeah, created Floyd.
Okay, they created him. So that was dope. So yeah, man, you could just give us. I think that's what college football was dope because the names and attributes weren't there, but you could put the real dude's name. Well, the attributes were kind of there. I take it back. The attributes were there. They were kind of there. Down to the towels and everything, but the names weren't. Yeah, and you had people that put in the time to do that. So I think they should do that, man.
Yeah,
man,
listen, salute to those people, man. They deserve something special because they really held the communities down.
They did, especially with the college football.
Yeah, because there's no way.
I wouldn't do one team at all. It was dude that I forget what is it, Pasta Padre. I'd never forget his name. It just popped in my head like that. He did all the rosters on NCAA, and he was like the savior of the community.
Yeah.
And once the file got out there, you downloaded it, and that was it. Like you had a full-fledged game. It was so
all
good.
The names, everything. Yeah.
That's what happened with Madden, though. Honestly, the loss of college football is what hurt Madden because you could upload the players to the game to Madden. That was a glorious time.
I'm gonna tell you what was always kind of a weird experience when those college football games would come out. And my college roommates like being in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we would always get it the day of because they wanted to check their stats. I think Reespo even had the dreads.
I was about to say,
I think he had the drip. I think he had the drip. Yeah,
that's dope. I would love to be around a time like that. Just like real, because like you like, oh, he's in the game. They couldn't tell me anything,
right? Yeah,
you know, because I would get the digital picture on my shirt and wear it. That would be my outfits for 7 days a week.
Right.
You know? That's actually pretty dope. Me, when playing. Almost done with Octopath Traveler, which is, I'm telling you,
it's still playing that game.
Rounded out to be a very good game.
I don't believe it.
If you can't get past you gotta get past the boring part. But I was telling your wife when I got here, your tree is gonna give someone a seizure. But anyways, I can't look away. Every time it blinks, I can't not look away until it's done blinking. But yeah, Octopath Traveler is pretty good. About 70% done with it. Once you get all the characters there, and in Destiny, just trying to level up.
Yeah, man, I always see you on that Destiny man. So just done with Red Dead, huh?
Yeah, Red Dead's gonna make its way back eventually one day, but just not right now. It's too much to do in Destiny right now.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to do, man.
There's a lot to do in Red Dead.
I know there's a lot to do in Red Dead. I want to do the online community. I am gonna eventually do that. But my way of looking at it is not going anywhere. I'm never gonna I can always go back to it. That's what I look at it. Where stuff with Destiny, my clan is moving forward right now. They send out the bat symbol about playing right now. I get in and do my raids and I get done.
There you go. Okay.
I gotta get it done.
Hey man.
But so let's go back to it. You're Smash Brothers. You're playing that.
You haven't picked it up yet, huh?
No, I have not picked it up yet.
Are you going to?
Yeah, I'm going to.
I mean, I know we're pretty close to the holidays, so
I'm just trying to wait, trying to feel it out.
Yeah, that's what you kind of got to do. Yeah. But Switch got some fire, man.
Really?
Switch got some fire.
Have you played online yet?
No, I'm not paying. I'm not going to pay for the Nintendo Switch online service.
Okay.
They can bite me. But the single player game has been fantastic. And I finally really realized the full potential of the Switch because the fact that even though they're you have two controllers coming with it right out of the box. Like if me and the wife wanted to play together, it's no problem. I can go ahead and run that with her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Joy-Con, the little Joy, is not ideal, but you can make it work in a pinch. You'd be all right.
Right.
And that's really dope. I do think that's fire. And just the console being portable or whatever, the screen being so small does make Smash a little bit tough sometimes just because there's so much going on. But yeah, man. Listen, Nintendo, man, you done it again. And that, you know what? And the worst thing about it is they're not going to drop another fire game for at least a year.
That's that back to what I was saying about abusive relationship, man. I told you, Nintendo's an abusive relationship.
Yeah, they know they're good.
They know they built up enough quality in you to just keep you on board for a couple months, and you're gonna have a content just dry spout.
Yo, it's like as a man, for any man that's done it, you know what I'm saying? When you buy that engagement ring, listen, your gift giving could be trash. You got a little bit of leeway. You got some time.
You would think.
Yeah, that's law. That's facts. That's facts. You got a solid year where you could just slack off.
Yeah, longer than a year.
Longer than a year. But I'm saying minimum. You're gonna have at least a year where you could just slack off.
Yeah.
You don't even like listen.
And
Christmas, you might get a car.
She better not complain.
She can't
because you can just lift that hand up and just like this.
Right. You can just point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Absolutely.
And that's how Nintendo acts. Like they drop.
That's the automatic like alarm going off right now, man. We don't want to.
Hey man, listen, we giving up the game. So anybody out there, maybe listen. I don't want to encourage anybody, but it's like, yo, listen. If your Christmas looking a little shaky and your relationship been on the rocks, hey man.
Don't listen to Deer Camp. I'll tell you right now.
Listen. Hey, look, my mama told me a long time ago. Like, first of all, never buy an engagement ring as a gift because if it don't work out, she get to keep it.
It's a gift.
You know what I'm saying?
Claim her taxes.
Yeah, man. But hey, listen, it's levels. It's levels to this stuff. But
don't overkick your coverage.
This is how Nintendo does, though.
They
man.
do.
They give you a little bit of fire, and then boom, here they go, and they're done. They're not gonna give you anything else.
It's a hell of a game, though. Everything I'm seeing about it. Only complaints I'm hearing about it from people that have been playing it. You haven't said it, but the forums I read on Reddit is that the computer is no joke. The computer does not play. You think you're going to get somebody to unlock? They come through. Oh, I'm about to unlock this character.
Building.
Yeah,
they wreck the building. But to me, like that's the challenge because the best thing about Smash I found, or at least I felt. The matches don't last that long.
Okay.
So you can literally kind of jump in and play the game for 5 or 10 minutes and still feel like, okay, I did something or I made progress.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot to do. It's a long game. Like I've probably played about 10 or 12 hours. And
how many people have you unlocked?
Oh, man. I counted last night and I was up to... let's see, 9, 18, 36.
Oh, wow.
Actually, no, I think I was a little bit more. I think I might have been like 42, something like that. But
okay.
I still got a good ways to go.
I like the fact that you unlock play by just playing the game.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah. Like, you just play the game. And the thing is, too, so when you get the unlock matches, because that's what a lot of people are talking about, because, listen, it gets stressful.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You finally get to a player that you're about to unlock, they come through, just whip your ass. And then, you know what I'm saying? Right back to the building blocks. But you can actually go back and challenge them again.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
So it's not like when new Cybot used to come through in Mortal Kombat.
And if you just didn't win,
you didn't win, that was it.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
You can go back and challenge them again. So it's all right. But, yeah, man, fire. Love it.
I'm gonna pick it up though. I want to definitely wait till after Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, even though you're telling these lies about Octopath Traveler being the hot fire,
it's a good game, man.
Going, man.
It's a good game, bro.
I don't see it, man. How could it be a good game?
It is. It's just the story. The story behind it's pretty good. I don't know. I like RPGs, so.
But yeah, I mean,
you don't like RPGs. You don't like sci-fi, Kev. So you don't like. You're not gonna like it, man.
It incorporates all the elements of things that I don't like, man.
Yes. You got the demo was out within the first 15 minutes.
I would think that maybe the game would be more compelling to me if the cutscenes didn't have text, like if they actually spoke and had audio.
Some did. Some of it did have. There was some audio in it, but those for like the
man, it'd be that Nintendo audio where it just be like, yeah.
Oh yeah. It did. See, I'm used to it. I guess I'm just used to it. Reading it. Yeah, I don't know. I was raised on Kung Fu flicks, so that stuff is like I'm used to.
Then you go play Red Dead, and they having like a whole deep philosophical conversation just in the background that you may or may not ever catch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I'm supposed to settle with man, get out of here.
Absolutely. All right, man. So. PlayStation, it got hacked.
Yeah.
The PlayStation Classic got hacked. I'm sorry.
It did.
As it should. I think that's a good thing. I mean, it was simple. I don't think it was really a hack, really. I think you hook a keyboard up to it, you press escape. Yeah. And that's all it did. I mean, like, that's pretty much it.
So opened up the code gen or whatever. Yeah. Man. Hey, I'm with it.
See, if I'm If I'm Sony and I do that, I want that to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, to have all my games out there. Now, mind you, I do want to sell you the games. But
they just want to sell you the console because nobody's going to buy those PS1 games anymore.
True.
And Sony has to pay licensing to get those out there. So it's like we'll pay licensing for a few just to entice people. But if you crack it and you load those ROMs on there, we don't really care because you bought the hardware. They ain't costing us no time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, nobody's buying these. Nobody's buying PlayStation 1 games anymore. So
no.
It's best for everyone.
That's the thing. I was looking at it too. The games that it came with, it was really some bizarro. Like it really should have come with some other better titles.
Man, listen, they won't pay that licensing fee.
No, exactly. That's why I think because Capcom wasn't going to give it up for the cheap. You know what I mean? But now you can do it and put your Capcom games on there.
Right. Now, so Capcom, you lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What games would you put on there? I mean, as far as
Ooh, that's easy. First, Jet Moto.
Okay.
Metal Gear Solid 1 is already on there, so
Okay.
I have to have that.
Okay.
I'd probably put NFL Blitz on there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd
Yes.
put a little Blitz on there. Probably NBA Jam. I think that those.
See, for me, the PlayStation 1 was really just a Street Fighter.
Yeah, okay.
Console.
Yeah, PlayStation. Yeah, I'd get on some Street Fighter, man.
Like the EX, the Street Fighter EX, like the EX, the Alphas, the Street. That's where I played Street Fighter Alpha on. Well, no, I played on Dreamcast too. But the first one I played, the first one I played was on PlayStation 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I would definitely have that on there. But yeah, like I said, Capcom wasn't gonna give it up, man. The Resident Evils were good on there.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big Resident Evil fan. I'm not here for this the screamy, but I will say going back, I saw one dude actually he hacked it and put it on YouTube or Twitch, and he was actually playing Resident Evil. And Resident Evil 1 was a nasty game. I mean, it was, as far as now, when you look back on it, like the graphics were horrible, but it supposedly scared the crap out of us when that dog busted through the glass and all that stuff.
Man,
like,
listen,
yeah,
that reminded me, like, man, do you remember in Gears 1 when the Jug, man, what was that dude's name, man? Was it a Juggernaut?
Oh, you talking about Rom?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The Berserker.
Yeah,
just
when he came through the wall, man.
Like, man, you was like, oh my God, what is going on?
Yeah, there's two scenes on Gears 1. It was that, and when Rom put the knife through Kim's body and lifted him up like a shish kebab, and like so many emotions flew. And then also in Gears 2, we can talk about that, but you didn't like Dom. Everyone else in the world was sad that Dom died, but you were happy.
Glorious when they got rid of that waste of space Dom, man.
Yeah,
listen, I totally get your point about Dom. Like, if you were playing a co-op or whatever, I feel it. It probably felt like your brother was, you know what I'm saying, getting that work. Go back and play Gears now solo and tell me Dom wasn't worthless.
But see,
man.
that's where all your smoke comes from, because you did play it solo. Dom,
I played the story solo, but like when we played online, man, we played, you know what I'm saying, in groups. Like we played at the crib, but yo, Dom was so worthless, man. He was so worthless, bro. Oh my God.
I'm gonna move on because I can't have this slander on Dom again.
Oh my God, he was.
You almost didn't get a whole podcast to that last time, for real. You know, oh man. But yo, so your boy Kanye, we'll get him later. We're gonna talk about it a little bit now. He tries to link up with Hideo Kojima.
Yeah,
while he was in
New York.
New York, yeah.
Yeah, he was leaving. He hit track star status out there, leaving J.P. Morgan Chase, man. Yeah. Listen, we're gonna talk about him going to meet the GOAT. But listen, I love Ye, man. I can't help it. Like, Ye is a lovable guy.
He might be my favorite celebrity right now. Seriously,
I mean, he's just hilarious. Like he seems like probably.
Is any of it scripted though?
No, I
don't
honestly think this is just 100%
exactly. No, everyone's saying that, like, oh, he's got an agenda. I don't think that's it at all. We'll talk about it more later. But as far as him hooking up with Hideo, two creatives like that getting together, I think that's a good thing for Kanye, man. To me, it just strikes that he wants to be around other people that are creative.
He should.
Yeah, and as he should. You're right. But I think we're selling him short when it comes to he lost it. People are quick to saying that and saying he lost it, but
he fine.
Nah, man, that Pusher album he produced was just crazy.
Crazy. What I'm hoping is Kanye is maybe trying to get back into video games, because that's actually kind of how he started. He was a video game developer, and
I didn't do that
as a teenager,
and
he needed to make music for the games that he was trying to make.
Okay,
and like when he tells that story about the game, he was making pornographic video games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, been a perv, but. You know what I'm saying? He had to program music. He was trying to program music into the game, and then he found that he liked making music. So that's actually how he got to start into music. But hopefully he's going back into gaming. I mean, I know he's supposed to get TurboGrafx 16 or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's been a big fan of gaming. So I think him and Hideo could put some heat together, man.
Hey, man,
two geniuses.
What dark web story did you go down and figure this whole thing with Kanye, man? Like, I never knew that
about him. I've heard him tell the story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've heard him tell the story about making pornographic video games. Yeah.
Okay, they're out there too, though.
Yeah,
they are.
They've been around.
They have been around,
for a long
right?
time.
That could be a whole other pod.
Yeah,
that could be.
I don't know. But my thing is, like, I can't really ever. I don't see the purpose, because it's like, never mind.
I do.
Nah, because it's like, man. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, man. Edit it if you got to. But I mean, if you watch a porno, man, you probably need to be hands free. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying, though. No doubt. I feel you on that. But I'm saying you can put the controller down. You know what I mean?
No, because then your players just sitting there.
I mean, you could just. I mean, you put it. You know what I'm saying? You put the controller. You pick the choice, and the choice might take a little bit.
Nah, listen, man. I'm saying it, man. Listen, first of all, controllers are kind of a communal thing. Like, don't mix that up, man.
Nah, that's your controller.
Yeah, that's
you know
both of your controllers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At that point, because man, you know what I'm saying?
Do not touch. Do not look with a black light. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my,
yeah.
Well, I'm taking my own controllers everywhere I go from now on. You know what I'm saying? It is nasty. It's sucia.
But that brings up a whole nother subject, though. I'm glad we kind of touched into this, bro. It's like, yo, if I pass before you, man, get to my crib and get rid of all my discs, bro. That's what
yeah, you know I got you, man. I'm clearing your history, man.
You gotta
I'm putting a bullet in all your hard drives, bro. I got you.
You gotta execute Order 66, man, all right?
You know
if I go before you, bro, just get there. Just tell Sheree you come by, say hi, just go beeline it to downstairs and get that stuff out of there. I can't have the memories left of me,
bro.
Man.
I'm telling you.
There's dark corners of this brain. I don't want everyone knowing it.
Nail guns in your hard drives.
Absolutely,
all
man.
That, no problem.
Just throw them away. Just burn them. Just get them all out of here, man. Take the ashes and then spread them somewhere, man. All right, in your boy's memory. That's all. Okay. I'm glad we brung that up.
Factory resetting.
Every good friendship should have that. Okay,
yeah,
every good friendship have that exit plan, man.
Yeah.
Because you don't want your family left with those dark thoughts, man. That you have on those hard drives. You don't want it, man.
Man, we're gonna take man. This is another reason why I love Ye. Like Ye really just he don't care. He just like yeah. You know what I'm saying? I did it. Yeah, I do. Sure do.
He's rich, man. He doesn't care.
Even before he was rich.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Before he was rich, he didn't care about much, man.
He didn't care about none of that.
He's kind of getting back to that, man.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah, just get rid of the blonde hair and quit eating ice cream with a bib on. Yeah, I've talked about that before. You know. All right, man. That's it. Gaming news. Ain't much going on.
Nah, man.
It's before Christmas. Everybody done shut it down. So I hope everybody get what they want for Christmas when it comes to.
Y'all finish y'all Christmas shopping yet?
Heck no, bro. We ain't even started,
really?
man. Kev, listen, bro. Matter of fact, when I leave here now, we're gonna have a talk about what we're gonna do because we're in a weird place when it comes to gift buying because. The hardest thing as a parent is giving your kids everything you didn't have as a child, but then also wanting them to appreciate it.
Right.
And we've already talked about this before in the pod. We've talked about me. You talked about this on a person. It's like my kids think I'm rich, man, and they appreciate.
The littles ought to be fine.
No, the littles are fun. The littles are easy.
Because I'm saying like you just walk down 2 aisles of the toy lane and you're good.
Absolutely, man. 2 down. And the thing about it is with the little kids,
are so cheap too.
They are so cheap, and they're only going to remember one
you
good
spend like
gift.
$100 on each of them, and it's like you're good.
That's
you're perfect.
What it gets sticky is the older crew. All right, so just start with Lil Nate here. He sends me a list the other day down to the model number and pictures of things he wants. First thing he sends me is a polo sweatsuit. You and I both wear polo. We know how much those sweatsuits cost. They're like $150 for each piece.
Yeah.
Pants and sets like $300. These shoes. So he sends me a couple like 7 or 8 pictures, and then he tops off like, and I'll just take some ripped jeans, and that's all I want for Christmas. Like as if he's doing me a favor. Kev, I sent him a text back. I said, Google how much all of that costs.
Right.
It was about $2,000 worth of stuff.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like, listen.
And it was like 8 things.
Man's is allowed to dream, but I just let him know, like right then and there, like, listen, don't wake up expecting this, man. Like, and I'm not trying to throw you off or say surprise you or nothing like that.
Right.
It ain't happening,
right?
Bro. Maybe I get 1 or 2 of these things, bro. But like. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna have to keep it. Like you want all this, man. You want a job, is what you really want.
Yes, that's what you really want. You really want to work a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
absolutely. And they see dad get up and go to work. Yeah, they see mom get up and work hard.
Yeah, you want a job, is what you really want, man.
Yeah.
And listen, y'all got a beautiful neighborhood, man. It's lots of lawns, lots of driveways.
Yes, absolutely. You know I'll fund the gas. You know what I mean? I'll do it. I'll fund the gas. You just get out there and get it how you live, man. I don't care if it's winter. Get out there and cut that grass. It's good weather today too.
Yeah, man.
Well, not today, but just in general, just good weather. But nah, man, we haven't even started, but it's gonna be easy. It'll be easy to do.
Man, I've finally kind of reached that point now where it seems like nobody really wants anything. Like I keep asking my wife, like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? She's just like, I'd like some candles, and I'm like, some candles? Yeah, that's easy. I can do that. Yeah. I'd like a new notebook or whatever. She's like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. Nothing. The money in the bank. That's exactly. What I really love. That's what I'd really love to wake up to.
Well, you know what?
Lots of money in the bank.
Because we're at that age where we can wake up and the Christmas gift is just doing this.
Right.
That's a good Christmas gift, bro.
Yeah.
Being able to just say I'm above ground.
Well,
and
outside of that, it's like, yo, if I really want something, man, 9 times out of 10, I already bought it. I'm not gonna sit around.
You talk about that all the time, man. We're horrible people to shop for. Because 9 times out of 10, I mean,
some things I could. But my thing, I don't be hard pressed for stuff like
exactly
phones and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, man, my phone work fine. I don't need this. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want it.
I think that as you get older, as you get a little change in your pocket, you start to really understand the value of the dollar, and you're like, yo. do I really need this, man?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Like, hey, man, the sandwich story is a perfect example, brother.
Oh, yeah. You know to this day, I still tell that story, bro. Hey, that's a classic story.
Hey, listen, had to do what I had to do, man.
It is. That's a classic. You did, and that was. I still laugh so hard at that. Like, you don't understand how funny that was to me. Like how much I laughed at that. Like, man was like, "No, I'm not. You're getting me. Yeah. I'm gonna make my own sandwich. I'm gonna get all the ingredients. And it's gonna be better." Yeah. And you were like so content with it too,
bro. I sat down to eat that sandwich. I looked at it. I marveled at it. I was like, man. This is a beautiful, like, man, way better I would have got from there. And then I was like, yo, I'm super washed.
Yeah. That's when you realize it. Yeah, that's one of the signs.
Oh, listen, I was happy too. I was full, happy, good. I was fine. Is this what wash life is like?
Oh, for
I'll
sure.
take it.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Better than the struggle.
Better than the struggle. The struggle was real, though, man. You figured, though, man. Like, I remember young deer out here struggling,
bro,
man.
I still think back on those college days. I'm like, yo, how did we make it? Man,
no, I don't even think about that. I mean, yeah, you think about how did we make it. I think about it like how did we make it through, like health wise. There was so much sodium in that stuff we were eating, man. Ramen noodles. Have you seen this? We eat that 5 times a week, 5 times a day sometimes, man.
No, I mean, no,
that's a lot of sodium.
My
that's
days.
When you know you washed till you look at yourself.
My days was, man, we was living on that dollar menu, but it's like, yo. I can remember like looking at my bank account and it'd be like, it's Tuesday, we don't get paid till Friday. It's like, man, you got $1.78. It's like, yo, how am I make, all right, so how am I make this happen? You know what I'm saying? You just navigate, man. It's it's a nasty game, man. You popping up at your parents' house like, hey, I just missed you guys so much.
No, you were there to get
Where's
food.
Dinner? You know what I'm saying?
You were there because your stomach was touching your back.
Right. Hurting, man. You know what I'm saying? Having to do the old gas tricks, like, man, they only authorize $1, man.
Oh yeah, we all did that.
On Thursday, you waited till the closest night that you can get. You're all right, they only go authorize $1. I should be good. Oh man.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy time.
Yeah, man.
But that gave you the hustle you got today.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, nasty.
Yo. So, anyways, all right, our boy James Harden.
Yeah.
He dropped 50 on LeBron's head top. Not even just 50. It was a triple double.
Yeah, man.
It was actually a good game though. Yeah. It actually was a good game. The Lakers fell apart at the end.
Yo, I ain't like that whole hands behind the back stuff. To me, it kind of made it look like y'all going out like some suckers.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
I get it.
Yeah. But that game was clear. They had no answer for James Harden because they couldn't put anybody on it.
Nobody has an answer for him. Like,
but that's the thing, though.
James Harden is cooking, like, right. You can't stop him.
You forget he was MVP last year.
Yeah.
You know, I think what he do, he lulls you to sleep. He comes in with the high shorts and the and the loafers on, and you think, oh, we got him tonight. Yeah. Like, no, that's the swag. He's out here just for murder. But man, James Harden's been putting up numbers for the last 2 years. They were showing a stat. He had 60 last year. Yeah. He had 50 this year. So, I mean, like, this is what he does. He's a scoring dude, man. He's an assassin,
he gets busy, man. But my problem was, man, Bron, two points in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
2 points?
When they needed him. And the thing that's crazy about it, because they had Chris Webber doing the commentating, which they need to deep dive into that. Chris Webber is horrible as a commentator.
Oh, man, wow.
I want them to do, you know what, it is a great idea, and if y'all do this, I want Payola for this. Get GamesMusicLyfe out here. Yeah. They need to have Matt Barnes, Gilbert Arenas, and Steven Jackson, and just have them just be R-rated. 5. Yeah, stack 5. Have them R-rated, have them cussing, be the real deal. Just have real commentary on the game. That's what they should do. I would tune in for that. Yeah. Just have it on like Twitch. They can do it on Twitch.
Hey, you know what? Hey, that would be a good idea.
For real. Like, I'd be there for that.
I'd go for that.
For real, because they're going to, like, they'll have no, corporate ties, so they can speak freely about things. But Chris Webber's awful. But more into that, though. He's god-awful, dude. But more into that, though, LeBron having 2 points in the fourth, he had kept saying throughout the game, oh, LeBron's the best finisher in basketball. And by God, he had 2 points in the fourth. So he didn't do anything. He didn't finish at all at the end. And that's when they fell apart, was at the end. Because one thing about Houston, they score points so fast. And you can get away from Chris Paul having 10 points, having a triple-double and only having 10 points. That's a good win for you, which goes back to our original thing about the triple-double being whack. But I do think that's the space that Chris Paul needs to live in. He's trying to score so many points.
Facilitate?
Yeah, just facilitate, and they should win. But I don't know, man. LeBron has those games like that. And I'm wondering in his 16th year, is it like just taking a toll on him?
I mean, it's regular season, Bron, so I ain't going to put too much stock in that. But I don't know, man. This Lakers team, they so up and down. You know, you never know. You never know what you're going to get with these guys.
But the problems that they have is defensively. Yeah. And I will say, though, like Lonzo, they've been playing well that Ingram's been hurt. So I wonder when he comes back how that's going to mesh.
Hey, man, it might mesh with a nice little trade.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think there's no coincidence in that. I definitely feel like he should be on the block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That whole incident that happened when he turned into the goon and shoved James Harden out there, and then you had Rondo going across the chin. Oh, now I forgot about it. Rondo wasn't there either.
Yeah.
So,
Rondo's still hurt, ain't he?
He's still hurt.
Yeah, okay.
So they can't trade him. They can't trade him. But,
man, you know, speaking of getting traded, and LeBron.
Yeah.
Man, why they just dangling Cantavius Caldwell Pope out there like that, bro?
Hey, man, like Brian said it, man. It's a business. It's a business. I mean, you know what? The cockiest part about the fact that he said that was that this is something he's talking about has nothing that will ever have anything to do with him. LeBron's never going to get traded.
Right.
He's never going to get traded.
But I mean, you're supposed to still talk about it like, oh man, you know, man, nah, man, we're all here. This is what we doing. You know, we just focus on the next game, next question. This man really was out there. You know, that's how the game goes sometimes. The man not even traded. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even like, oh, it's up in the air. We got a trade partner. It's just like, hey, man. It was more like, I'm ready to get rid of this guy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But why him, though? Why is he getting the treatment? You know,
man, listen, somebody got to get it.
Somebody got to get it.
Hey, and can't trade BI right now. So,
yeah.
Right. You gone.
We got to make moves.
LeBron need a scapegoat. Okay? He like, listen, we losing or we're not playing the way we should be. Somebody got to pay.
Yeah.
And KCP is going to be you this time. I think I spelled his name with a C, but that's what you get. Your mom named you Cantavius. What kind of name is that? I'm going to call you Cantaloupe.
Yeah.
That's what, there you go. Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe Caldwell Pope.
He might be the only Cantavius on the she couldn't have come
Cantavius,
out with that.
Ain't nobody else in the world.
Yeah, there is. There has to be. She didn't just come out of like Cantavius. You don't look at a baby and say Cantavius. That means he's a junior. Or there's another one out here.
Oh, that tell me, man, he might came up a little low income. You know what I'm saying? That's all that tells me.
Could you imagine a young Cantavius having to spell his name now? That's a lot of letters, bro.
They probably call him Can. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Booger or something.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to move on. But all this is going to end up in your boy Luke getting fired, bro.
Yeah,
he's gonna get fired. Luke's on his way out. Luke even sees the writing on the wall. He's already looking at Dad like, "Yo, we're about to do a podcast or something because this isn't gonna work out." He's his peer. LeBron can never look at him as being, you know.
That's how I felt about it too. It's like, yo, as soon as we found out LeBron was going to the Lakers, I'm like, man, you really gonna play up under a guy that you played against?
Yeah,
I don't know if you can really listen to him.
Right,
like that.
Right.
I mean, dude, what, 2 years older than you?
I don't even think, because he stayed longer in school. But yeah, you know, with him, he's a peer. He came in the same draft class.
Yeah.
LeBron's not listening to him.
Right. What you gonna tell me, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
LeBron's coaching the team, man. They're not even listening to him the whole game. So
the GM, he trading. Oh
yeah. I mean, that's what pretty much that whole thing that when LeBron was in front, he basically was telling Caldwell Pope subliminally, like, "Yo, you're out of here.
Kakarot Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, you're gone. You're going, Kakarot. All right, you're gone." But yeah, he's gone. Speaking of trades, though, man, Ariza, he is out in Phoenix. He was going to the Wizards.
Oh, no, man, that deal fell apart.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, man. So he's still just on the hot seat right now.
No, I just read it. It went through.
It went through?
It went through.
I saw earlier, it was breaking news. That deal fell apart. Now it's back through. Okay.
Well, the problem that it fell through was
Nobody want that trash on the Wizards?
Nah, it was the one of the players from one of the teams. They had the same last name, so the team thought it was the other guy.
Oh wow!
So but it wasn't. So I don't know. It did go through. Ariza is going to. He's a minute. Okay, so he began Friday, member of the Phoenix Suns. Ended Friday as a member of the Phoenix Suns, but for a few brief hours, so now he's going to the Wizards. Okay. It was reported to have fell through, but it went through on Saturday.
Rocket slipped for not going ahead and making that happen because it's like y'all already cut Melo. Bring Ariza back in, bro. What y'all doing?
Man, he was kind of like the linchpin to them a lot because he played defense. He played the other side.
3 and D.
Yeah, he played D. He played offense. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
But oh Jesus. But they brung in Melo to try to fill that role, and my boy Melo got the bad rap from that. Hey, Melo still doesn't have a team, man.
Hey, man, listen, people just trying to get ready for the trade deadline. That's when Carmelo getting signed. Plus, I mean, Carmelo's gonna go to a team that's gonna be thinking championship, right?
Yeah.
Any team that knows they're going to be a contender to make it to the championship or make it to the playoffs, why even pick up Melo right now? You know,
that's true.
It's like, yo, we'll pick you up second half of the season, man. You can just chill, learn the program, and we just need you ready for come playoffs.
Do you think he's going to get a team though?
Yeah. So okay. I mean, it's too many people that could use a great scorer off the bench like Melo.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah. So Ariza, though, I do think that I don't know why Washington made a move. They're not going to do anything in the East.
Nah, I mean they just trying to blow everything up. I'm sure Ariza's deal probably ain't going to be that long. They're like, yeah, okay,
yeah.
Whatever.
But they gave up Kelly Oubre. Mm-hmm. That was a big key. I mean, I mean, they still got John Wall.
Yeah.
You know, and Bradley Beal, who don't get along.
Otto Porter.
Yeah, and Otto Porter, right. I don't know what he does. Otto Porter's not gonna be well until he gets some facial hair, bro.
No, he good, man. He got all the money.
He do got all the, yeah, you're right. He does have all the money. He does have all the, but why did they pay him that much?
Hey, remember that was that summer that they were just giving out contracts like candy.
Right,
you know
now there's no money.
Big old, now it's like, we overestimated. Sorry, really didn't.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see, man. So another team that's interested in making a trade though is the Pistons. They're talking about trying to pick up Markelle Fultz.
Why?
Because they don't. I'm telling you, he was a former number 1 pick, Kev.
He can't shoot, man. Like, this ain't number 1 pick worthy, man. This ain't no.
That's such a weird. That's gross. That is gross, bro. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, Pistons, what are you thinking?
The Pistons think they're good. That's what
their record would say in the East they are doing pretty well. Like
until they play the
Sixers
Sixers.
squad.
Until they play the Sixers, and Drummond gets owned by Embiid like every time, man.
Yeah.
Embiid owns real estate in Drummond's head, and he says it every time. Like Embiid goes full troll mode after the games too.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what they do. They're not going to beat Philly. I mean, in Boston, you got Kyrie cooking now. He's really going effort mode. Like, yo, give me the ball, move out the way.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where Kyrie is at. And Jesus, he's cooking out there.
Getting him in.
He is, man. So I don't know them picking up, Markelle Fultz, what it's going to do. It's kind of like they're giving him his swan song, man.
My thing is, like, how many chances do guys get now?
Well, he's young, and he was a former number 1 pick less than 24 months ago. Yeah, I know, Kev. It's nasty. I know.
Like, I mean,
I know, man.
Greg Oden was young. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's true.
Anthony Bennett was young.
Yeah. Ooh, Anthony Bennett. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That was such a bad pick.
Yeah.
That was such a bad pick.
Nasty.
But Markelle Fultz, I think the thing with him, though, is like it's so weird because you don't know what's wrong with him. And now they're trying to say that it's a mental thing, and that's what could be wrong with him. But he's going to get another shot. They're going to give him another shot.
Somebody going to try it?
Yeah, then he'll be somewhere,
I guess exhaust that rookie contract. Why not?
Yeah, for sure.
You ain't got to pay him a whole lot of money. It's like, okay. Yeah, why not? We'll see what you got.
Right. I mean, shoot. Ben Simmons still has 0 3-pointers in his career.
Yeah.
All right. So eventually that's going to...
Has he attempted one yet this season?
I don't think he's attempted... No, heck no.
Has.
No, he's not attempted anything.
Hey, man, listen, you miss 100 shots that you don't take.
Yeah, you're right.
Shots. Yeah.
But they show him in highlights in practice hitting threes. So.
Yeah, he's knocking them down out there, man. Get it happening in a real game.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, Kev.
Yeah.
All right, man, so let's get into it, man.
Hold on, wait. Are we going to... Hold on, no.
Go ahead.
Because we only wrote about basketball in there, but I got to ask you.
The Eagles are done. I know you're going there, okay?
Right,
I know you're going there. I think we don't talk football anymore, okay?
Yeah, I know.
It's over, man. It's a done thing, man, all right?
What's going on?
Like, what is this? Like, what are you trying to do here, man? Like, what are you... Listen.
Because, I mean, you was Pennsylvania. I told you 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not feeling Wentz. I don't know. And then it's like he had a great season last year. Let him... got hurt, but got him to the Super Bowl or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Came back this year.
I'm going to tell you what it is with Wentz. And I'm nervous.
I mean, first of all, he might be done. Career might be over.
I don't know if his career is over.
EDP says it's done. EDP says a lot of things.
Who's EDP? Yeah. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, you know who EDP is now. Don't front. No, I'll bring the man on the show now. All right.
The thing I'm nervous about is that he wasn't the one that won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
was Foles. And I think that this whole year he's been pressing to try to get the team back to that, which I think every year quarterback is their job to get us back to a Super Bowl. But I think it's added pressure for him because he saw the confetti drop, but he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And I think that he was pressing this year. See, and that's the thing when I was talking to other people who are Eagles fans. Carson Wentz didn't really have a great year.
Last year?
No, this year.
This year? Oh, yeah. No, he didn't.
No, this year he did not have a great year. And I think that the things that he would do, like he would try to scramble, he'd get 7 yards, but he would get hit hard as heck.
Yeah.
So I would ask myself, like, if I was a coach, and I'm sure they told him this, was that 7 yards really worth you almost getting your life ended? You know what I mean? Like, why? These dudes are out here running 4 threes and are like over 300 pounds pure muscle. Like, get your butt down and live to play the next down.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think those are the quarterbacks that end up lasting the longest, just like your boy Drew Brees, who's been around for so long. Which one day we're going to have a debate about Drew Brees and why he doesn't get the respect he deserves and everybody puts Aaron Rodgers above him. Yeah, I think it's a short thing.
Yeah, I think
it's a short thing. Yeah. But no, Carson, I'm worried, man, because history has proven that gingers don't last long. All right, and that's just fact. All right.
All right, there we go.
That's just fact, man.
So, but y'all can still win y'all's division, can't you?
We can. We
Okay.
can. We have a tough road ahead of us. This week we got the Rams.
Foles is approved winner.
Foles is approved winner. If now, I'll tell you right now, bro. And this is how shallow I am as an Eagle fan. If Foles comes in and he leads us to a division,
You want Wentz gone.
Wentz is out of there. It's a real Carson. You're out of there. Okay? Goodbye. Appreciate you. God bless. You know, I need you gone.
Cold, man.
But Nick Foles is the answer.
Yeah.
He's proven again. But yeah, I don't know, man. Football's a done thing, man. I went 0-12 in my fantasy league this year. Like it's like
Yeah, I went 1-12. You know what, man? It's so ugly too. Is I won last week or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, man, two wins this season, but it was over with. I was like, oh man, boo. Yeah. We just playing consolation games now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's done. Football's out of here.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's get out. Now we talk about that nasty subject. Kanye and Drake, man.
Yeah.
They have all the smoke on Twitter. Kanye was ranting everything. He ended it with the runaway. Like, okay, Craig, I got a question. Why is Kanye so afraid of Drake? Because that's what it sounds like to me. That's what it seemed like. He's afraid of the dude.
You think so? Like,
yes.
It does seem a little bit weird.
Yes.
Especially it's like the way Kanye was kind of playing the victim. It's like, I don't know if I like that part of it, but I do like the fact that he's just addressing it open, medium. And it doesn't feel like it's one of those publicity things where it doesn't feel WWE.
This seems genuine.
This feel like this is how this man was really feeling. And he just, you know what I'm saying, put it all on the table or whatever.
Yes.
And the thing is, he don't want beef. And that's the only thing he's trying to make clear. So that's telling me behind the scenes, Drake must be doing some kind of weird stuff.
Well, see, what power could Drake? Well, I take that back. Drake could have some power over Kanye business wise because he does have his hands in a lot of business. But when Kanye pointed out the fact of that this song, first of all, Kanye, Sicko Mode's been out for months. Right. Why are you acting like it just came out or he just heard it? That's the part that I found
first time he's addressing it.
First time he's addressing it. Yeah. But he was like, he's alluding to that song being subliminal or whatever. So he said on site. And let's see. So the question I have for you, this is what I wanted to ask you though. Has anyone ever said that to you? Like it's on site. Has anyone ever said those words to you?
Nah.
Okay, I've had them said to me before.
Okay.
And I laugh at them, and when I seen it, it was nothing on site. It was just a lot of conversation. It was a lot of laughter and a lot of I was just in my feelings. It was a lot of that. 9 times out of 10, when someone says it's on site, it's really never on site. It just sounds it's funny to say at the time. So why is Kanye so like acting like that verb? Even if it was for him, why are you acting like? And he brings up saints on the right. Like, come on, man. Like who is Drake, man? Like.
Hey man, Drake must got some people around him that do things that make things happen or whatever.
I don't think everybody does at that. I mean, you can always pay somebody to do something if that's what you want to do. I mean, that's the era we live in now. But I guess that's always been that way, though. Yeah, it's always been that way. But why is Kanye so afraid of this man? Because that's what it sounds like. He's afraid of him.
Fear, like it didn't really sound like.
It's coming off like fear, bro.
Why do you say that though? Because Kanye is addressing all the things that he's unhappy with.
Because he said, if anything happens to me and my family, you're going to get questioned. He's saying
that's just telling me that you know what I'm saying, he's hearing the things that Drake is saying. I mean, that whole Sicko Mode verse where he crept down the block, cut the lights, made it right, and all that stuff. It does kind of sound like thinly veiled threats towards Kanye or whatever. So Kanye is just putting it out in public arena like, hey, yo, listen, if and then the stuff with Push with the fan trying to rush him on stage and getting poked up in critical condition.
He got poked up.
Drake, help your man's out, man.
You
sit him out there in the line of fire with a water bottle. Push's people had weapons.
He had the brakes off.
I'm not going to say Push people. I don't want to implicate anybody. Somebody had something. That's all I know.
Hey, Push thinks that it was Drake's too. So he thinks.
Kanye said it was Drake's. He said buying out the first 2 rows of at Push's show, man, that was lame.
That was lame. Yeah,
I ain't like that. So, I don't know. But I mean, you sent him to throw water.
Yeah, he threw some water and he got water.
He
got his water.
Water for blood, man. You know what I'm saying?
His water was all over that.
Some water paid for it in blood. I don't know.
Yeah, and you sent that man to the wolves too.
Yeah,
if that happened, allegedly, that whole thing. But the whole rant, the whole thing with Kanye, it just with the topper was when he ran from TMZ when they were going. He got out. Like
I love that though. I love that. Like just being him, man. Like
he broke into a full sprint. He had the dad gear on.
I told you. You know what I'm saying?
He got out.
He was like, everything's good. Peace and love to you. You know what I'm saying?
He tucked the laptop.
Darted to that car.
That's the nastiest part about that whole clip. He had the laptop without a bag. Like, put your laptop in a bag, man. Like,
hey, man, you living like that, bro.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
guess.
saying?
Yeah,
He rich. He
he's
like,
dumb rich.
this laptop break, I don't care.
Yeah, and then Kim gets on there. She tweets about it.
Yo, listen, is Kim, is she a ride or die?
Yeah,
She's kind of coming off like a ride or die chick.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, she ain't going for none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I still think that a lot of this it alludes to that Kim and Drake had something going on, and it's not sitting well with
I don't think it does, man.
Why else would they be beefing like this, Kev?
I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, but
A lot of times when we don't know something, it's probably due to girl.
Nah, I don't think because I mean, for all intents and purposes, like, I mean, Kim done dated.
Everybody got a past.
Yeah, I'm saying, and the thing is, it's
Yeah.
like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, if they dated, it, you know, hey, whatever. I mean, Jay-Z and Dame Dash both dated.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Easter egg for anybody who watched that watched that last review as well. But you know what I'm saying? I don't think so. And plus, it's like Drake never really said anything. Like, people just kind of drew their own conclusion or whatever like that. But I don't think Drake has ever really like kind of poked at or alluded to that may be the case. So
I don't know. I mean, everyone on our end, we're trying to figure it out. We're saying the whole Kiki line was really about, you know, the Kim Kardashian and all that. But the thing is,
that's
no one
just
knows.
people making this stuff up.
Something's up. Something is just, two dudes are just not going to beef like this in a public forum now. And I mean, Kanye went on a complete rant, bro. I mean,
they got a problem with each other. Like, but
bro, there were so many personalities tweeting from that. I mean, the whole Wu-Tang had his phone, bro. I told you, like, the thing, like, it was so many personalities tweeting about it. It was what he went from. I don't want no smoke. I want some smoke. You know, I'm a little bit afraid. You know, the whole thing, man. It was so many emotions went into that Twitter rant, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what, Kanye would do so much better to just film himself making these statements. God, get back on Instagram, leave Twitter alone, because Twitter just leaves too much space for things to, you know, we don't really know the context or you know, the oomph that you're putting on these words or whatever. Only thing we can do is read and kind of try to make it out for ourselves. But if we can actually see you and hear you, we get the vocal inflections of how you actually feel. Like, sometimes you can say something and, you know, it may just sound like, hey, I'm just putting it out there. Sometimes you may say it may sound angry. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some anger, some bass in your voice.
True.
In the tweet, man, it's just up to the public to decide how we're going to decipher that.
And I'm deciphering it as fear. Okay, it sounds like you were afraid. It sounds like you're scared, and I want to know why. I mean, is Drake the goon that we just don't know about? Like, I want to know, man, because I just don't. I think
Obbs got some goons on the payroll. I mean, first of all, Baka Not Nice, we know that's Canada's #1 goon.
Absolutely. We know that. Well, then if I'm Kanye, then go full snitch route. Just start telling everybody.
Listen, in the way that they did 50 World, whew, man, yeah, that tell me Drake hang around some people that hang around some people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whew, man.
I mean, but you
rest
gotta,
in peace 50 World, but damn, they did that boy bad.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. I understand that. Drake, I mean, he's all he's gonna do from Canada. They're gonna try him. So he should have some guys around him.
Nah, man, I like, for the way that they did that, man, like that tell me, like, you got some guys around you that's doing some things, man. They really out here. They in the streets, because that wasn't right. That wasn't right.
Yeah, I'm here to see how it plays out, though.
Yeah.
I hope it plays out with music. I don't think it will, but yeah,
they'll be back good by next summer or whatever. Then we go get the.
No, I don't believe so.
Drake brought. Listen, if Drake and Meek Mill can figure it out, bro.
This is deeper, and it's messing with so many different other people, because now Travis is involved. So, you know,
I think that's all. But I mean, Kanye ain't really got to be like, it ain't got to be no issue with Trav.
It don't. But I think Kanye's making it that way. He said my family, and then he tweeted out, you know, as far as he talked to Travis, and I bet it won't be another sicko mode again. And like, it's just Kanye's all over the place, man.
I mean, I get it, but like, I feel him on that, because like you said,
no, it should have happened that way, right?
Like, yo,
I'll be damned if another podcast come up and you want a podcast with a cat that I got an issue with.
Diss you or whatever. I'm just sitting there like, nah, man, like, it don't go like that.
I'm going down that vortex and I see this video like, what the heck is this?
The thing is, though, we also got to keep in mind, like, Travis Scott and Kanye West, I mean, y'all just dating girls that are related. True. That don't necessarily mean that they're close.
True. That is very true. So. That is very true. But it does put a different spin on the song on Travis's album.
Which one?
Stop trying to be God.
Stop trying to be God.
Yeah.
You think that? I don't think that's about Kanye.
I don't think so either. That's the thing. We're trying to figure it all out, but I don't think. I do want to know what it is between Drake and Kanye.
Travis Scott ain't got the lyrical chops to diss anybody, but that's neither here nor there.
He does have the backing though.
Yeah,
he can put a song out and it'll go viral.
Oh, it'll sound good or whatever, but man, you read them lyrics like what? What did you say, man? Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Boxing
that's
meat?
That's not his superpower, Kev. We know. It's
tripod legs, shot to the head,
Jamba Juice.
Like what?
How did you wear Jamba Juice in here? That's not his forte. Well, anyways, I'm here to see what happens. I don't think this is anywhere near being over. But at this point, man, this has been going on for almost a long time. They just go out and just, I don't know, talk about it or don't talk about it. Just leave it.
Say, man, Drake gonna bring Kanye out to the show in Chicago, man.
Yeah, that's what
big thing. And
you're right. What's the over under on that? What do we think? 3 months, 4 months?
I'm saying come next summer, so 6 months is
6
my
months?
guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm rolling. Yeah. I'm rolling. All right, man. Last thing we got, Kodak Black walks out on Ebro.
Yes.
Yeah. The whole Ebro thing was weird to me because he talked about something that we knew he couldn't talk about. And I was just amazed.
He put him on his hot seat.
He put him on the hot seat, but I'm on Kodak's side.
Yeah.
On that one, like I can't talk about it, and like it's like you're. First of all, Ebro was reading a statement from the cops. The cops and him about Tekashi.
Yeah. Ebro might be the police.
Ebro might be the police, bro. He might be the ops.
Yeah.
He definitely might be
Vlad.
that. He might be Vlad.
You know what I'm saying? Vlad wasn't actually doing all this. It was Ebro the whole time.
Right. But Ebro's trying to save face on it now, and Trick Daddy came out. He wants smoke, and
man, listen, Trick Daddy, man, you and the Eater Booty Gang, man, y'all get out. Yo, I hate to say it because I know the man ain't well. I know, but Trick Daddy looks weird, man. Man, he look weird. Blessings to him, bro. Blessings to him, bro.
We're gonna move on.
Nah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I was gonna get to roasting. I ain't gonna do that because I know the man is sick.
No, don't, man.
Peace and blessings to him, man. I'm glad to see he's still out here.
You know what? I thought it was a dope thing for him to speak up as far as being that's the little homie from my area. So he that's his little homie from Miami. So he's gonna speak up for him. But the whole thing is a little odd. I don't know why Ebro would bring it up. I respect Kodak for stepping out. On it, and then he goes right to the Hot 97. They have a good interview. Mm-hmm. That was actually very funny. So it was just odd, man. Hot 97 is pulling at straws, bro.
Yo, Hot 97, they getting back hot again, man.
Well, for stuff like this,
yeah. I'm saying, like, hey, who cares, man? You know what I'm saying? As long as your name is buzzing, like that's the only thing they're looking for anymore.
Yeah,
like, it is what it is. But I don't. Ebro, that was kind of a weak move, and I got what he was trying to justify with, like, sexual assault is very serious, and it is.
It is.
But I mean, let his case play out. Let's find out the facts, and let all that stuff, and then maybe next time when he come back, y'all can speak about that.
Oh, there's no coming back.
Oh, no, I mean, but I'm saying, like, had you handled that tactfully,
yeah,
maybe next time, so y'all can have this discussion or whatever. But my thing is, I'm just trying to figure out what exactly were you looking to get from him by making these statements? Because he can't talk about that situation. Mm-hmm. What was it that you were hoping that he would say to you?
I don't know. It would have been better served if he'd let the female say it. Like, baby, because, I'm not saying all girls are gossipy.
Nah, he probably was better to say it to him.
Yeah, he might have called her some expletives.
No, not even that. Kodak probably wouldn't even responded, but listen, man, it don't take much to get me too on you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so.
That is true. They getting everybody out the paint.
Yeah.
All right, man. I don't know anything else. You anything else?
Man, no, hold on. So was the downstairs about to play the game Blood Story? Was that what we were talking about on the pod? Because there was something before the pod you want to talk about.
No, just about if anyone asked you, did you as far as on site?
On site? Okay.
That's all I wanted.
Somebody on site? Did you? No, listen.
It was a funny thing. I mean, the guy didn't know who he was or who he was talking to, and
was this recent?
It was at the church that time I told you about when we got in front of each other. It was like
okay. Yeah, so we talking about okay.
We talked about that. So
No, see, for me, it's always come from the old school. Like, you sent me that clip yesterday at Webby, and then that kind of took me like Webby. First of all, is a hilarious guy. I don't know if you were aware of it.
But I didn't. I was nowhere near. I did not know that at all.
I ended up seeing a clip of Webby. Somebody, I guess, had posted up something on online or whatever, and Webby got a hold of it. He didn't particularly care for it. So he calls the guy.
Okay.
He calls. As far as I know, man, this is just some regular guy. It wasn't even like somebody famous. It was just some guy or whatever. Webby calls him. He's like, "Hey, so were you the one that posted that stuff up about me? It's Webby." He's like, "Yeah, I made that post or whatever." Hey, man. Or he's like, "Okay, well, how you doing, man? Everything good?" He was like, yeah, everything's fine. I mean, what's going on, man? Everything cool? We like, yeah, everything's cool, man. Hey, where you at? Dude is like, where am I? He's like, I'm in Newark, Ohio. He was like, okay, Newark, Ohio. How about like send me an address because I want to come see you, man. Shake your hand, give you a hug, man. You got a good one off on me. I just want to come see you and shake your hand, man. Dude was like, I don't know, man. It don't sound like everything is good.
That's the problem with people with cats that are older, man, because we really have been through so much that it doesn't move us when you say stuff like that. Now, and I know laws.
For me, I know that's on site.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, that's on site. I'm going to see you.
But he told him, hey, I just want to shake your hand, man. You got a good joke off on me, man. And he's like, I mean, I can take it down for you if you want. He was like, no, don't take it down. Matter of fact, man, why don't you go ahead and post it 3 more times? How about that? You know what I'm saying? I just want to come and check up on you, see how you doing, man. Just want to talk with you for a little bit. Shake your hand.
He did not want to shake his hand. There was no handshaking.
He was like, nah, man. I'm gonna just take it down and nah.
That's the problem. That's the blurred lines when it comes to beefing with cats.
That's when you know you're dealing with a real gangster.
Yeah. Or a cat that just knows, like, yo, I'm not here for the laughing stuff, man.
And I mean, there was no threats. He just
there's no threats.
I mean, from what you heard, he just wanted to come shake your hand, man.
Absolutely.
But listen, he needed that address ASAP.
There was not one hand going to be shaking. Okay?
Nah, I mean, it might have been a hand shaking.
Oh yeah,
from that seizure when you're on the ground. Yeah,
right. It was going to get real dark.
Yeah,
real quick,
real fast.
You know what I mean? Man, that's all I was saying.
I'm just glad my man had the wherewithal to know.
Oh man,
I mean, he kind of paused for a second. He was like, I don't know, man. This doesn't sound like it's all good.
You gotta send me that clip. I gotta hear that. I gotta see it.
Oh
yeah,
man.
But yeah, man, that's all, man. It's just I was curious to see if you have ever been asked to you, and that's just funny to me, man. It's hilarious.
No, I never caught the on site.
Yeah, I got it. It was funny though, man.
That's funny.
There was a lot of talking. But anyways, man, I am Nate Air.
This Kev.
And yo, this is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 145. Drink more of this. Drink more water, people.
There you go.
Peace.